Why hello, it's a hidden object guru here for games. That's right, games. We're going to start off with Girls in Panzer, as one does. Will it be a blast? I certainly hope so. I mean, in the sense of, you know, tanks blasting. You see the, what I'm getting at, right? It's clear. I'm trying to do a bit. I'm not proud of myself. Oh, this is going to be great. So, Panzer Festival. What tank will we fight with today? If you have one in mind, let me know. If not, I'll just decide. We did the Pershing last time, and it was badass. Will we do a different Pershing this time? No, that would be crazy. You know what the weird part is? We've never done it as the ARL, because we started with, like, the first time we played the Panzer Festival, we used the ARL as our co-tank. We've already done the, sadly, we've already done the Hetzer. Although, I mean, the Hetzer is one of my favorite tanks. Have we done? Yeah, we've done the Hetzer. And the Semovente, which is the Italian Hetzer. I mean, it's not as good as the Hetzer, but, you know, it's pretty badass. Okay. Tanks. Hey, Desire, what is up? Or to use the German, was ist los? Although I guess that means what's loose. Yep, we've already done the CV-33. Use a light tank. That I will do. Alright, let's use a light tank. Have we done the Panzer II? We have done the Panzer II. Have we done the T-95, the Type 95? Yes. The Type 97? Also, we've done both Type 97s? That's not like me. What about the BT-17? BT-17. That's the FT-17. Sure, let's try it. It says a, I don't know if you're actually allowed to have a two-person crew in this, but I like pretending we do, so that makes me happy. I am using PlayStation. I know a lot of people play this on ye olde Nintendo Switch, and I respect that. The Switch is great, but I'm a Nintendo person all the way. Oh, I got the DLC by starting an Indonesian PlayStation Store account and just buying it using cards that I bought on PlayAsia. I would suggest I have a video on the front page of my channel that runs you through the steps of how to do that if you would like to. I don't know if you want to do that yourself. or if you were just being polite. Either way, the video does exist, and if you want to check it out, that will run you through how to get the DLC. Damn right it's an opening ceremony. It is a Panzer festival. Some have called it the greatest kind of festival there is. Yeah, it'll run you through the entire thing of starting the account, then going to Play Asia and buying the cards necessary. I mean, you can buy the whole game. I mean, I don't know if you already have the disc version, but you can buy the whole game there digital if you want, just so you don't have to worry about discs. If I had done that in the first place, I would now not have had to gotten the second PlayStation. I'm a weirdo. Oh, well, welcome aboard. I assume you love girls in Panzer? Most people do. What do you mean watching cars getting tuned? Oh, I think we should, Desire. You do have the disc. Well, okay. Then yeah, it's not complicated at all. And the best part is, once you've installed the DLC on your system, you don't have to play with the, what do you call it? Oh my god, this is embarrassing. You don't have to play using the Indonesian Store account. Like everything else, if it's installed for one user account, it's installed for all of them, even though it's Indonesian DLC. That's great. Oh, Phoenix. Yes, I put up so many videos that YouTube largely does not bother informing people when they go up. Ah. Do you have a Switch, Crazy Wolf? Because you can get it on Switch. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Oh my God! She wants to eat her cake first because she's Marie Antoinette. That's so beautiful. Oh, you have an Xbox One. Well, that's good, too. Hopefully it comes out there. But I don't know that it's going to. The Xbox is not popular in Japan, as I'm sure you're aware, and they only released this game. Both PC games and Xbox are not really huge in Japan, so they're, not really releasing this in any market where they think it's not going to be huge. That's why they're only doing it on Switch and PlayStation, which apparently are pretty big in Japan. Uh-oh. Damn. Well, this is embarrassing. Whoa. So you have an Xbox One. Do you have State of Decay 2? I love me some State of Decay 2. Boom. Careful. Yes! I have the weakest tank in the world. Can I even destroy her treads? Yay! Hey, Angel. Good to know. Oh, I see what you're saying, Phoenix. Yes. No, I never bothered tricking out the cars of any of my characters. It felt like a waste of money because I was constantly just stealing other people's cars. So why bother? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Abhay. That does happen from time to time, but I would say 60-70% of the time that strategy works. No, I understood what you meant, don't worry. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba. Question away, crazy wolf. Pardon me. That's right, Lady Duck is the, hide here while I speed around the map. Oh, after the Panzer Fair and Festival, Desire. Whoa! That was awesome. Come on. The mouse? Of course we have the mouse in the game. I have all of the tanks in the game. I've completed 100% of this game. Including all of the trophies for, well, all of the trophies generally, but specifically, oh crap, I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh, that's not good. Oh no! You son of a... Okay, that was not good. Oh my god. Yeah, they got me. Damn. Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully I don't run into another Panzer II while I'm crippled. Yeah, you don't need to tell me who won. Yes, all of the decals, all of the colors. We've unlocked everything. I thought I had already... Oh, I see what I did. Yes, I've seen the. I've seen that it is apparently very easy to manipulate the stock markets in Grand Theft Auto. All right, let's try this again. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. You have a flat face, Marie. It's very weird. I know your name Mary, not Marie, but come on. We all know what you're getting. Yes, if you'd like to make a a suggestion for which tanks we should duel in, let us know. That is nice. I'm glad people can finally watch it here in the West. And I'm hoping that people watching it here in the West then convince them to bring the game here to the West. Because that way, boom, more tankrobatics. Have you tried tankrobatics, Abhay? Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. It's so weird seeing Rosehip not in a Crusader. Oh, well, tankrobatics is the discipline I invented of making tanks flip through the air. If you'd like to see how it's done, I will show you. Well, this is embarrassing. Yeah, just let me know and I will be happy to show you what it looks like when tanks go spinning through the air. It is surprising and delightful. There's a secret place in the game you can go where the game's physics completely break down and you can just make your tanks pirouette through the air in an awesome fashion. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. My partner tank, do you want to come here and help out while I'm confusing the hell out of these two? Well, of course. Well, that was not good. Oh, boom. That was not her weak point? What the hell? That's the weak point. Uh-oh. Well, that's embarrassing. Damn! Come on. Yes! You better run. Woohoo! It's not snowing here. I mean, it snowed recently, but it did not snow here today. Do 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 ba da 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 da. The mouse is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's get this done. Also, I think the biggest problem with France's defense was Germany understood that it doesn't matter if they have a great big line of artillery if you just go around it. Didn't we just... Oh my god, they have a mouse. And which is the flag? It's the mouse. The mouse is the flag tank. Wow, this is not going to go well. Okay. Oh my god, there it is! I love that tank! Oh my god, is Mika in the mouse? That would be perfect. No, she's in the other tank. Oh, look, there's the mouse. Someone want to come here and help out, or...? No! Careful. No, 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 no. It's over. Wait. Okay, that sucked. So, my backup isn't so much coming as it is not coming. Uh-oh. Alright, so maybe shield distract them and I can swoop in. Alright, let's do this. Careful. No! She's deciding to go the other way. Huh. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Woo! Alright, well, I'm just cheating now. Okay, this is very cheap what I'm doing. Come on, come on. Uh-oh. Well, this is bad. I can't move. And now I'm dead. Okay. Someone want to finish this job? Because I'm on fire. My entire tank is made of fire at this point. Whew. Come on! You know, my team, literally the least you could do is contribute. Just contribute something. I, in an FT-17, have gotten the mouse down to 3% health. If you could get me over that finish line, I would be very happy. Oh, Germany. You've always been the worst. Alright, here we go. Alright, I've got a plan. Careful. Alright, so, the mouse has to be around here somewhere. Okay. There's one. Yes! I really thought the mouse had gone this way. Am I the only one who thought the mouse had gone this way? I really thought the mouse had gone this way. Okay, I'm in bad shape. That's right. I hopped out of the cabin and I'm driving with my feet. Hello. Oof. That's true. No, modern Germans aren't the problem, Desire. Only neo-Nazis are a problem. Modern Germans are fantastic. I'm just saying, historically, up until World War II, Germany was always a belligerent that caused a lot of problems for everyone else. Going back to when they were causing trouble for the Roman Empire. You know, in the days of Germania. Seriously, where is this guy? Where are you? Hello? Oh, crap! Okay. That's not good. They got me. Alright, we'll try this one last time, and then I will surrender. If Desire's ready for some, for a couple of one-on-one matches. Great. Alright. I think I had a lot of trouble there. Largely because none of my other tanks helped. So from now on, I'm just ordering them to help. I'm not going to let them do it on their own. No, that's not true, Maddie. Hey, Angel. Jason Kenney doesn't seem great, but no, Trudeau is not trying to get rid of Western Canada. That's just a lie conservatives tell to try and increase their political power. All he's done is try to stand up for the planet, and because it's a economy entirely, you know, that's oil-based, they're worried about their money. Good to hear, Abhay. NDP does a great job. Oh, you know. What's going on is that I'm embarrassing myself in Tank Town. And I mean, part of it is because I'm using a literal ultralight tank. Like the second lightest tank in the entire game to try and take on heavy tanks. And that's a dumb thing to do. Okay, that was awesome. Well, of course, I'm Canadian. Do you not recognize the accent? I'm kidding, of course. I don't have a Canadian accent. But I recognize the Canadian accent is a thing. I just don't happen to have it. Do 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 ba 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 ba. Tiger 2! Alright, let's do this. Awesome. There are a number of characteristically Canadian accents. There's the Northwestern accent. Sounds a little like the Cheesehead. Some of the prairies have a bit of an accent. Quebec has an accent. Newfoundland has a hell of an accent. And by Quebec has an accent, I don't just mean, you know, because they learned French first. They have a distinct Quebecois accent that is, you know, very different from British French. Why are they forcing me to play here on Wilderness over and over again? This is the third time today. Oh, wait. Do they choose the maps based on what tank I picked? Is that what's happening? How did I not notice this before? Oh, because you only ever play each tank once? Right, yes, that would be why. Oh, don't be mean to Quebec, Maddie. If you're mean to Quebec, you're falling into their rules of just being cruel to people. Quebec has their own problems. Oh, crap. Someone want to kill this thing for me before it murders me? Oh, dear Lord. This is not good. Okay, I'm running away from the Panzer II. As you can see, it can spin its turret around really quickly. And the fact that it fires 5 shots at once gives it a way better chance of hitting me than any of these other tanks do. And I have such weak armor that autocannon can easily kill me. Hi! That was very, very dangerous. Hi there! Oh, hello. Damn! Yeah, that's not clear what you're talking about, Maddie. I lived in Quebec for years, and I had no trouble with anybody. It's only the Quebec government that really has issues, in my experience. I understand their desire to preserve their language and culture. I just don't think they're doing it in the best way. That's true, Trung. Yes, French colonialism was one of the worst colonialism. Obviously, Belgian colonialism was the worst colonialism, but French was up there. Oh, Leopold. You were just a monster. Yes, I know. It's fantastic that Quebec independence has stopped. Although I do suspect that part of Quebec's desire to stay was, you know, motivated by by all of the First Nations groups saying, yeah, we own 80% of this province. We have a good legal claim to 80% of this province, and if you want to leave Canada, we're going to want to stay in Canada. And any legal argument you could make that you don't have to be a part of Canada, we could make to say we don't have to be a part of Quebec. And honestly, that would not have gone well for them. No, it is not, Maddie. Woo, that is not true. First off, there was no good kind of colonialism. There's just, it didn't help anyone. It didn't do well for anyone, except for England financially, and Belgium and France financially. It financially helped a bunch of countries, that's true. But no, it was not a good thing for anyone ever. Hey, buddy! Is that an elephant? That's an elephant. Okay. Oh, elephant. You're one of my favorite tanks, although I guess you're more of a tank killer, but still. Come on! Woohoo! What? Nice technique. Too bad you had to reload so long. You might have had me. Some of them they did. I mean, you were absolutely right, Abhay, that the British did not force people to convert in the same way that a lot of other colonial powers there. That said, while they didn't force a ton of people to convert, I mean, they did give missionaries a lot of access and a lot of support, but they weren't forcing conversion the way a lot of other colonial powers did. They did not... You say what you will about British colonialism, that it was horrible and the worst for everybody, which is true. They did, it is also 100% true, at least make efforts to make Indian culture, boom, part of British India. Like, they didn't try to replace their culture or erase their culture the way a lot of other colonial powers did. And this is a fun fact about England, they completely adopted all Indian cuisine. Like, all British cooking that's any good at all is just Indian cuisine. Oh, good night. Hey, it's the Panzer, wait a minute. Panzer IV V70. I love this guy. I almost never see him in matches. Because he's not one of the tanks that shows up in any of the game modes. Green square at the top of the screen. Oh, sorry, that's the, my bad, that's the recording software. There we go. Alright, let's do this. I kind of want the Panzer IV V70, but I really want the Elephant. There was a KV-2? My god. It's true. You're right about that. You're right about that, Abhay. In fact, one of the most interesting things about the American Revolution is that, like, the big spark that set off their desire to split off from England was it looked like England was going to outlaw slavery. And America wanted to keep their slaves. So, boom. Because what had happened was, and this is a fun fact that I just recently learned. Some guy who was a customs officer, I don't remember his name, who was working in America, bought a slave in America, and then he took a boat back to England for some business, right? And then he was planning was to oh my god, take a boat back to Jamaica and sell the slave there to turn a profit, because, you know, slaves are worth more in Jamaica than they were in America, so he thought he could turn a tidy profit on this guy's life. And so what happened was, when he was in England, this frigging genius slave found out that, whoa! I thought I was hitting the flag tank. I was not. Anyway, sorry, he found out that slavery was illegal in England, and he's like, here's my moment. I'm going to escape while I'm in England, and he did, and the guy tried to recapture him, but he found a lawyer and sued the guy, and he's like, I'm in England, slavery is illegal here, you can't take me back. And so the guy wasn't able to reclaim his slave, and wasn't able to sell him on to, Jamaica. And this was like, 1770. And basically everybody in England everybody in America freaked out about this legal argument in England, because they're like, we're still governed by British law and British courts here in America. So if they're saying that any slave that leaves America, because by then it was illegal to import new slaves, but if they were going to start saying slavery was flat out illegal, even if that slave was legally bought in America, then you're in a lot of trouble. And so they split off and had their own country just to keep slaves for another 100 years. P-40 is an awesome tank, Angel. I don't think this is going to go well. So yeah, like one of the prime movers and shakers of the American Revolution, getting that slavery going. Well, keeping it going, obviously. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty awesome, Trunk. Canada never had slavery, Maddie. I mean, not really? I would be lying if I said there weren't people who, oh no! I'd be lying if I said we didn't have indentured servants in Canada. We did have people who owed money and were compelled to work until that money was paid off. That is a thing that existed here. But that is not the same thing as slavery. We never had chattel slavery in Canada where people were owned as property. And that's what they had in America, where you as a person were property of someone else. We had indentured servitude, which sucks, but it's not slavery. Maybe they'll add an ISU 152 in a sequel, in a what do you call it? In a wonderful follow-up. Yeah, that's what I said, Maddie. But racists will occasionally try and claim that there was such a thing as Irish slaves in America, but what they're actually talking about is indentured servitude, which again you could buy your way out of by working very hard and living up to the terms of your indentured servitude contract. You can't buy your way out of being a slave, a chattel slave, because anything you own is the property of your master, so you can't ever earn money. That's true. Canada's never lost a war. We haven't been in many wars, but we've never lost one. You bought the RAM too. Nice. Yes, let's voice chat, Desire. Call me up on Discord. Just have to get the headset plugged in. Definitely know where that is. Oh, there it is. Turns out I did definitely know where it was. It's just tangled up in a bunch of other nonsense. Well, this is embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. Oh, I love the geese. I waited until took a nice long walk in our first blizzard of the year, and I saw the most puzzling thing. And this is because Ottawa has been so warm this year. It has been so ridiculously warm this year. I go out to check out the first blizzard of the year, And I walk over to the river that's next to where I live, and all of the geese are still here in the first week of December. Like, you guys should have left a month and a half ago, but they were all still here, and they and the ducks were huddled up on the middle of an ice-covered river. It was the weirdest thing I'd seen. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry, Hans. That sucks. Although, yeah, I mean... And even so, I'm inviting people to a friend match, and I don't know if I could invite you to a friend match because we're on different services. That being said, I was very happy for them because they took off the next day. Like, once the blizzard hit, they finally smartened up and left, but it took a blizzard hitting before those guys would leave. Alright, let's do this. We are waiting for Desire to get online. Or are we? He's here! Boom! Alright, let's do this. Welcome aboard.
Okay. Glad to be here.
Alright.
Any suggestions we got? I saw someone saying tiger.
Well, tigers are fantastic, I'm not gonna lie.
Who was it?
Oh, I actually have to log back in.
Not
That's
written
embarrassing.
in chat for a while.
Don't worry about it.
Tiger. Yeah, whoever was commenting tiger, if you're still here, just
Let's tiger it up.
Okay, tiger versus tiger it is.
Tiger 2, obviously. I'm not crazy.
Oh.
I'm going to invite you. Although, if you want to use a Tiger 1, you're free to. Of course you don't. You'd have to be crazy. Alright. You're invited.
Well, you never know that.
We will do the CV-33 next. Don't worry. We're not crazy.
CV... Okay, thank you, Abe. Abhai? Is that how I say the name?
I believe it's Abhay. Although I could be wrong.
Thank you
I've been wrong
for
before.
your suggestion.
Sergey, did you buy the SAV and STRV?
I'm assuming Maddie's asking that.
Well, of course Maddie's asking that.
It's alright, Maddie, don't worry. I didn't buy them yet. Sadly, I didn't pre-order them.
Foiled.
It is not... It is too much.
Oh.
Do it every time.
Yeah, PS Plus is... you do need to... I'm sorry to hear that, Angel, but if you do get PS Plus, you're always invited to play in the matches. Okay, we have been saying it right. That's good. Oh my god, Panda wants us to do Mark IV versus Mark IV after the CV-33 match.
Yes.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
I forgot to customize my Tiger. I forgot.
It's embarrassing, but load it up.
And Alright, we're gonna... Wait. What happened? I think I backed out of it. Can you give me another invite?
Sure. Okay. It happens to the best of us. Send invitation. You're in.
Okay.
Oh, he wants Dream Tank Park for the match. No, I think for the no, for the Mark IV match.
Yes. I will do it for the entertainment of the masses.
Yes, apparently the thing that kicked off the American War of Independence was the governor of Virginia saying any slave who joins the any slave who flees their master and joins the British colonial army will officially have the protection of the British government and never have to go back to being a slave. The Americans did not like that. They were way into slavery.
Okay, Abhai is asking, what do we feel about fighting over Timbits?
Well, we're Canadian. So, are you familiar with the concept of a donut hole? A tiny piece of pastry that is a sphere That is, the joke is, it is the thing that is in the middle of, that is punched out of the middle of a donut. Are you familiar with that concept?
Oh, as if nothing?
No.
It
It is
symbolizes
a
nothing?
tiny piece of chip pastry.
No,
It is a
donuts, I know
tiny...
what donuts are.
No. Listen. It is a spherical piece of pastry. So you have to imagine, what if at one point the donut was a puffy pancake? And you punched out the middle to make a donut, what would you also have? You would have the thing that got punched out, a sphere of dough, and those are called donut holes. That is a kind of pastry they have in North America called a donut hole. And in Canada, donut holes are called Timbits because Tim Hortons is the name of our famous national coffee and donut chain. And so miniature Tim Hortons donuts are called Timbits. But unbranded ones are called donut holes.
I see.
So that is what a Timbit is.
Okay.
And hey, you've also learned what a donut hole is. It's kind of hard to picture because, again, everyone knows that a donut hole is just the center of a donut. But yes, it is a kind of pastry that is the hypothetical piece that was removed from a non-existent larger pastry to make a donut. Yeah, you can Google that bad boy later.
Well, I confused it because in Russian we have a different saying.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sure you have completely different pastries.
Okay, so we basically have these. Also, explain. Basically, also pastry, but it's a lot tougher and it's more like, and it's basically bread.
Okay.
But it's round in the shape of a ring. It's round in the shape of a ring, pretty much.
Gotcha.
And it also has a hole in the middle.
Oh.
And when you say, I don't know if I'll be able to pronounce it well for you guys to pronounce it well as well.
All right.
What am I talking about? But when you say,
These are some slow ass tanks. Boom. But anyway.
Basically, when you mention that pastry and you say that you have a hole of that pastry,
Yes.
like, it means that you basically get nothing. That's
I see. Yes.
like,
I understand, and I've heard that turn of phrase used. I gotcha. So yes. So you get the whole of the donut would mean you get nothing when you're talking about the pastry you're talking about. And just so people know, what is the pastry called? I mean, we don't have to be able to pronounce it. It's fine if you just say it.
It's a single piece of it is called bublik.
Bublik. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. I'm sure I did that wrong, but if you're saying
you actually said it right.
Okay, so getting the bublik hole is slang for you get nothing.
Yes, basically nothing.
And in fact, you're not
gain nothing or nothing.
Okay, and that the weird part is donut hole has been historically used as a slang term for zero in North America as well. So we have that saying as well. It's just it's also what you call a certain kind of pastry here.
Okay, I get it now. I get it.
Okay, careful. Wow.
There goes the non-customized Tiger 1. It's not the most...
No, it's not speedy, is it?
No, it's not speedy and it's not too accurate in particular either.
Yeah, that is an issue.
Oh.
Ooh, damn. Your drift has charmed me.
But I took away my lock on while drifting.
So, are you familiar? Are you familiar with beaver tails and poutine, the other famous Canadian treats?
I've heard of poutine.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know what it is or what it's made of.
It's the easiest thing in the world. Literally anyone can make it. So you know French fries.
Yes.
And you know gravy.
It's the thing that you serve with turkey on Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Yes. It is basically just any. I mean, you don't have to make it with meat. You can make it with peppercorns as well. But it's basically any meat sauce that is the leftover from cooking a roast or turkey that you then pour on your potatoes. So gravy.
I see.
So gravy, you take French fries. Mm-hmm. You put a bunch of shredded cheese on top of it, and then you just put gravy on that. That's poutine. Easiest thing in the world to make.
Sounds
Okay.
delicious, honestly.
It is delicious. Everyone loves it. And beaver
So
tails.
that went not as
That
good,
was
but
not
we'll
fantastic.
continue.
Let's switch over to CV33.
Wait. How can I... Oh, wait.
You can go to rules.
How
Can you not switch
cancel
tank?
my...
Tank?
How can I cancel my ready thing?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe press square again?
I tried. Doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Well, press X to return, maybe? I can always
Leave
cancel
this
the
room.
match and invite you back in. It's not a problem.
Okay, it says leave this room.
No, if you have to, I'll explain to you in a minute, Maddie. Yeah, I will invite you back in, don't worry.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
have to leave.
It's not a
Technical
problem.
difficulty.
So yes, a beaver tail is essentially a big flat donut. It's made with basically the same. In Germany, they call them Flächen. I don't know if Russia has the equivalent of this, but so like a donut material.
You cut out. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Apparently I've cut out because I'm trying to do 3 things on the internet at once. So Desire will lose me from time to time doing this. But yes, to explain, a beaver tail is you take donut material and you just spread it out like in a regular pancake, and you fry it up, you flip it once, you're done.
I'm sorry.
It's totally fine.
Where is my CV?
He's finding his CV.
33.
And fun fact, and this is something I only learned recently, a churro is just a stick version of a donut. Who knew?
Oh, the Spanish treat?
Yeah, Spanish treat the churro is basically the exact same material and way to make it as a donut, but it's in stick form instead of in circle form or beaver tail form. I had never had a churro until very recently. Yes.
With chocolate as well.
I was at a movie shoot, and someone brought a churro truck to the movie shoot, and I was like, "Ooh, why, thank you. I will try a churro for the first time ever," and it was very tasty.
I tried them a while ago. I think I have to try them again.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. All right, so have you got your CV33 all tricked out?
I guess color here isn't that important.
It really isn't. You will not have any trouble remembering which one you are.
No, that's not what's concerning me.
I didn't think it was.
It's all right.
Wilderness, golf course, sandbank, obviously sandbank.
Can I join an older invitation?
Yes. Yeah, they've done a new NAFTA, and I don't... it's churros with CHU, Maddie. But, yes, they have changed NAFTA. I'm interested to see what's the new NAFTA. I mean, workers will get screwed because workers always get screwed by trade deals. But we'll see just how badly they're going to get screwed when the trade deal is done. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. I don't know what an elephant ear is, Maddie. Maybe that's what they call beaver tails out west. They found a beaver dam in Alberta that was basically, the size of a city. It's just like a place where tens of thousands of beaver lives, and they have turned a swamp into a super dam. It's kind of amazing. And they only found out about it because of satellite. Just randomly satelliting around. The fun thing about Canada is so few people live here that crazy stuff goes on in our wilderness all of the time, and we just have no idea.
Also,
It might, Abhay.
Canada
Yes?
has like 2,000 lakes, right?
Oh god, more than that. It has thousands upon thousands. No, I mean, honestly, what I want you to do later is Google Google Maps. Take a look at Quebec, And from a Google Map perspective, when you realize that that province is like 60% just lake. They have so many lakes they haven't bothered naming a ton of them. Yeah, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of lakes. Well, we'll see, Abhay. I mean, I've heard that it could be very good for Mexico's worker conditions. I don't know what it's going to say for Canada's worker conditions. But anyway, you were saying about the lakes.
No, I was just making sure I knew the right number.
Yes, no, it is thousands and thousands and thousands of lakes. Way more than 2,000. It's a huge number. And simply because we are, it's a ridiculously big country. Not Russia big, but close to Russia big. Okay, that was an awesome jump. Whoa! Nice. What?
No!
What happened?
The tracks are heavy!
Oh no!
I have to repair them. Oh,
oh, I love those jumps. Careful. Gotcha.
Oh,
I mean, I guess not really.
Scratch damage. Wait, I forgot how to drift.
You didn't forget how to drift. You've been drifting fine all day. Finland is the land of 1,000 lakes? I've never heard that. Nice shooting. Oh god, I'm on fire. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love watching these tanks tank. Oh, this is so wonderfully ridiculous. Oh no! That was an awesome flip, but, it left you vulnerable. Oh. It was so close.
Oh, there it is.
You're back?
Can you hear me? Can you hear? Yes.
I can.
For some reason, my microphone loves to turn off.
Ah.
Anyway, I said, I love calling tanks tonks for some reason.
Really?
What? Why? I don't.
That
really
is
know why.
that is a thing I have never heard before. Oh my god, the boost on these tanks is so fantastic. You have a great lunch, Abhay.
Oh yes, please do eat well. Please do eat well.
Careful. Will it involve soup? Only time will tell. Or, I mean, Abhay could tell us. But if not Abhay, then definitely time will tell. Damn! Nice move! No! I rolled it!
Sportsmanship! Oh god!
How did I not die?
I spun out on one spot, and it's...
Nice!
Yes.
Awesome. I flipped and you didn't kill me. Then you flipped and I didn't kill you. We've really lucked out.
I just had Hannah say, since she's my commander, that these tanks are rather active.
Wait a minute. Whoa. You're using Hannah as your commander. Oh, yes. So you've got bonus speed.
No, I think...
Oh, that's Mako. No, it's bonus loading time, right?
No. Hana gives you better aiming and accuracy when you're stationary.
Better aiming, gotcha.
Scope mode. Oh. But this is as active as it gets.
It's true.
For tanks.
Die! No! It was a tie. And now for Mark IV. But for Mark IV, we're going to increase the time limit because, as per Panda's request, we're going to be playing a match in the castle.
A big map.
So we're going to have a hard time finding each other. So we're going to slap that time limit up to 10 minutes. Okay. Select tank, Mark IV. Where the hell? Oh yeah, the Mark IV got added to Arai, because of course it did. It's an Arai tank. All right. Let's check something. I mean, come on, guys. It's a friend match. Add the what happened?
Why would you say that that Finland is the land of 1,000 lakes? Does it really?
Has it been nicknamed that?
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, any place that had glacial activity is going to have a ton of lakes. That's just the nature of how glaciers work. And I assume Finland would have had a bunch of that. Just like Russia is chock full of lakes, right? Sadly, we can't do the Type 10, Angel.
Yes, we sadly can't do it with Type 10.
Yeah.
But no, we have several lakes, several big lakes, but I
Yeah.
don't know as much for if we have that many small lakes. I mean, with our area, we should.
Oh, I'm
But
sure.
But I'm not sure.
There's this place called Siberia. It's the biggest place in the world. There's got to be a lot of lakes there.
Not bigger than Canada. Not
No.
bigger.
No.
Canada.
It's pretty huge, though. Careful, careful. Yeah! I managed to tank my way up an incline.
What was it? The north part of not Nunavut.
Nunavut, yeah. There's Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. And that is the northern part of Canada.
The thing is, I don't remember exactly the Google Maps images I saw, but it's either one of Nunavut or
Northwest Territories or Yukon.
Yeah. It looks honest. It goes so really far north, and it really looks like just a bunch of islands.
Oh, God, yeah. No. There's
Really close to each
a
other.
huge amount of islands all clustered together in the Northwest Territories and Nunavut. I recently watched the TV show The Terror, which is about boats that get stuck up there, and hoo boy, is it uninviting. And I would encourage anybody to check out that miniseries, The Terror. Yeah, it used to be. There used to be the Northwest Territories and the Yukon, and all of the indigenous peoples of Nunavut were like, all of us live on the northern and eastern side of this Northwest Territories, so we really think we should have our own independent territory because our concerns are completely different from the concerns of people who live out in Yellowknife, and which is towards the western end of the Northwest Territories. So they split it off into two different territories, each with their own governing bodies.
I guess that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Also, maybe two of government bodies. Maybe it helps to cover us one big area.
It's such a huge area, right? It's such a huge area, and I mean, basically, what happened was Yellowknife got settled by all the people who were prospecting up there, looking for gold, doing logging, and then the people on the eastern side of the Northwest Territories were all of the indigenous people, the Inuk, who we call Inuit incorrectly a lot, the Inuk people, right? And because they're like, these are completely different cultures with completely different concerns, completely different levels of how, urbanized the locations have become. They were like, no, like, we're such a different group, we don't feel like we should be ruled. We should have to go, because if you live right on Hudson's Bay, just north of Hudson Bay, right, you are basically pretty close to Greenland, right? And so why should they be concerned with the government way on the other side of the continent? It just didn't make sense for them. And so they got their own territory, and as I understand it, it's been better since. I have no idea where you are.
I'm in the top left corner of the map.
Okay, I'm coming there. Alright, so you're basically somewhere in the top left corner.
I'm not watching your stream, though, so I don't know where you are.
I'm coming to you, don't worry. I'm just climbing up one of these ramps.
Same here.
Oh, it takes so a while. You have almost 3 million in War Thunder. Nice. It's a huge map, Panda.
But British tanks and Churchills and the Mark IVs were famous for their climbing
Good to know. So, it might take them a while, but they will get up those hills. Oh no!
There you are.
Oh, you got all the way to the top!
Wait, my gun does reach. Hold on. Wrong gun.
Ah! My poor treads!
I'm shooting a gun that's not facing you at all.
Yeah, that's the habit you have to get out of. It's tough.
I still have not beaten our ice training on maximum. Oh god.
It's tough. It gets
And you
legit
have to utilize
tough.
both cannons.
Yes, you have to get
Utilize
in the
both
hang of
cannons.
using both cannons at once.
Okay, this is not fair. If I shoot
Careful.
you right now.
Well, you can take it. You can try. I'm the one who
No,
chose to go backwards.
Wait, you're driving backwards.
No, I'm
Oh.
saying, what the hell just happened?
I respawned.
What?
I had an option to respawn back here or up
Okay.
here.
That was a very strange choice. I support it. No!
Oh,
I screwed up my quick reload.
Same here.
Yeah, it's easy to forget which button is which for the quick reload. Wow, this is legit ridiculous what we are doing right now.
Treads
Oh, finally! It's my moment!
No!
Oh my god, you have the best paint job on this thing.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh. What kind of experience is this?
A bad
I
one.
don't know what to call
A
it.
bad one for everyone. Yeah, no, the Cats movie does look really creepy. I've not seen the Cats. I went to see the new Star Wars instead. Because, you know, there's a new Star Wars movie instead of a new Cats movie. It's weird that they're opening Cats against Star Wars. Strange choice.
What the? Okay. Shuts off every time.
Alright. So I will be waiting in the same general area where we fought, doing loops around various castles and ramps. Can you find me? Can you kill me? Let's find out.
Maybe I will find you.
Probably. Whoa! Nice move!
Well, your move was nice too.
Yeah,
Like that drift.
I was sliding unrelated to your shooting at me and it just worked out well.
Oh.
Oh, my beautiful treads! Looks like it's my time to get murdered. Ow!
Yes.
So that's the real problem with the Mark IV. It's basically impossible not to hit its treads.
I personally really like the aesthetic of
It
the
looks
open
great.
concept and how it works.
For
I
example,
thought-
a tank uncannily similar to this one was prominently featured in an Indiana Jones movie.
I was about to say in the third movie, The Last
Yeah.
Crusade, the chase on the tank.
Yeah, it's a
and
beautiful
the open threads
scene.
of the tank. They
Yeah.
are the things that I remember
Oh,
very
God.
vividly about that.
It's one of the best scenes in that movie. Yeah. No, I love that sequence, and I think everybody does. And so you look at this tank, and I'm like, oh, was that a Mark IV in the movie? I guess it was.
Actually, was it?
Well, I mean, it has the same it has the same basic design of the two exterior treads and then the cannon that fired forward and sideways. And the anti-tank guns on the side. But, so, who can say whether it was actually a Mark IV? I can't. But it was definitely a tank of uncannily similar design. I think that it wasn't the exact same because the treads didn't go down in such steep angles at the back.
Yeah, they didn't slope.
They didn't have that long slope. So,
Neither at the back, I think.
yeah.
Both are
No!
tons of damage.
Oh, we're in trouble. Okay, that was hilarious. You boosted forward into my cannon.
No, yeah, more like into a wall. But
Oh,
it had the same effect at me getting shot.
What? Oh, scratch damage. Nice protection. No!
Wait, did I damage your treads too?
No.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I was saying no in sympathy for your state.
I wonder. Wait.
Oh, that was close. Apparently, he is telling us it was a Mark VIII Liberty in. It was a Mark VIII Liberty in Last Crusade, which is slightly post-war, so it's anachronistic because the movie is set in 1938.
Okay, I have never heard of that tank. Maybe.
Neither have I. Is anyone expecting any of your favorite movies to come to theater? Not that I know of. I mean, my favorite movie is Miller's Crossing, so that's not coming to theaters anytime soon.
I hope the Girls in Panzer would come to the theaters in the West.
That would be beautiful. I don't.
And this time they will not screw up the dub.
That would be nice.
Sub.
The sub. Oh yeah. Oh, you meant he meant post World War I, not post World War II. So okay, it's a British Mark 8, which is a descendant of this tank.
I understand.
I did not understand. All right, so we're going to wrap up the Girls in Panzer portion of the stream now. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Desire. Excellent tank dueling, especially that CV3. CV33. Very badass. So, any final messages for the people?
Any final messages? To those who are expecting the trip stories, yes, I will try to get them out before Christmas so you can read them.
Yay. Alright.
There we go. It's about 500 pictures for Japan over 6 days.
Oh my God.
And about 200 and about 100 to 200 for Finland. And I have to give descriptions and tell the story.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's 80, 90 pictures a day. That's pretty impressive. That's
I would say more because
even more.
The days I visited ORI.
Yeah, you were just all over the place.
Yes.
Neat. All right, so he's going to get those up soon for the vacay pick, so that should be awesome. Thanks for joining us, Desire. We're going to be back the 28th is going to be our next match. We're going to be taking a break over Christmas for the nightly streams, everybody, but for more Girls in Panzer, we're going to be back on the 28th. But now, we're going to go play another tank game.
And another tank game?
Yes. You'll have to check out the stream to find out what it is.
Warfare? Tokyo Warfare?
No. An entirely different tank game. So yes, Desire, hopefully you'll be able to join us then.
Yeah, for the last stream.
For the last one of the year. Alright, see you soon. Bye.
By the way...
Oh, yeah?
I wanted to wish Merry Christmas, but isn't it early?
It is early, but it's totally fine. If we don't, that's... Yes. It is the last stream before Christmas, exactly. Yeah, so... Yeah, well, exactly. We are going to be doing streams on the 22nd and 23rd, just not on Christmas Eve or Christmas. But then we'll be back on Boxing Day, so it'll be awesome. So, yes? Yes?
One last thing.
Go.
Do you have GTA 5?
No. You'd think I would, but no.
I got it recently because of my friends asking me to play. It is a lot of fun co-op to do missions in.
I've heard that, but I only ever had it on the Xbox One, and I don't have an Xbox One anymore. So if I get another copy, boom, we'll try co-oping a mission in that. It could be badass.
I think it's still on sale on PlayStation Store.
Oh, I will check it out.
For you, but for me, it went from $30 to like 15 or 12.
That sounds like a pretty good deal.
So yes.
Oh, and yes, and I did really love Grand Theft Auto, GTA 5. It is $14 right now. Wow, that is crazy. Thanks for the tip. Later.
Well, personally, I would say that the single player. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk next time.
All right. Bye.
Right.
All right. Now we are loading up Tanks vs. Aliens, a game in which tanks fight aliens. Oh yes, I'm glad your board game did your board game cafe go well? The year is 2152. Tanks rampage out of control in the week after an asteroid blast impacts the planet. Oh no! We call them mutors. And now we must save your mother from their neon claws. Why do you call them mutars? They've only been here a week. It's true. It's a Sophie's Choice type of situation. I have no idea whose side to be on. My help? But what can I do? I'm just one man. That was a Simpsons reference. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Tanks vs. Aliens. It's actually very old, but I'm excited to see what kind of game it is. I would love to select a tank to repair it. So I assume this is real-time strategy? Move the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen, move the camera, select the portal to request more tanks. I would love more tanks. How do I right-click? Yes, right-click. I will. So it's like tower defense, but also real-time strategy? Okay. I won't. If only there was some sort of fast button way to do that. Got this! Destroy them, my pretties! Wreck those alien space tanks! They're actually Earth tanks that have been mind-controlled by aliens? And I know what you're saying, mind-control? How do you mind-control a tank? Good question. I don't have an answer for you. There's so much more to come. Hey, Fernando! How are you doing? Can I turn down the audio in the game? Yes, I can. It does seem pretty loud, doesn't it? Okay, enemies destroyed, tanks lost one. Nice. Hey, I earned a bunch of cash. Can I use that to upgrade my tanks? In the Tankpedia? I can't. Damn. That is a lot of kind of tanks we have. 10, in fact. 10 of our tanks and only 8 enemy tanks? Looks like we're going to teach them a thing or two. Don't lose any tanks in level 2. Defend position, enemy waves 5, reconnaissance no, tanks granted 4, budget 200. Okay. Let's do this. Am I... They can sub multiple tank, okay. Defeat all enemies' waves. So, obviously what you want to do is get yourself into a nice choke point type situation where you can defend them. I will. So if I pause... Oh, spacebar is how you immediately load up new tanks. Repair. Alright, so where's this new wave coming from? Down here, you say. So, can I... Okay, I'm like, oh, can I heal him quickly? The answer is no. Create squad. Oh, you can create different squads. Nice. Oh, I see. So control 1... Oh, sorry. I will. Just give me a second. I'm in the middle of learning how to do the squad controls. So that's... No. All of them. Squad 1. Die. So I would like to repair all of them. What? He's trying to tell me I wasn't repairing my tanks right. Jerk. Right. Where's my next wave of tanks? Yes, Maddie, what it is. Damn. We're not messing around, are we? Oh, crap. That's multiple waves at once, coming from different angles. Coming from all sides, in fact. No! My beautiful base! No! My even more beautiful tanks! Faster, faster. We did it! We only lost a ton of tanks. How do I upgrade tanks? How does that work? Alright. Mutar tanks have intensified in the eastern part of town. You'll be facing 3 waves of attacks. Protect the city streets and... Okay. I only start with 1 tank. Light stationary... Oh, nice. Okay. Faster. Give me more tanks. Mutor attacks of okay. Alright, let's get back to it. That's right, I healed them all simultaneously. More tanks! There's only one thing that's going to solve this problem, and that's throwing more tanks at it. So I'm going to hide behind my turret and see if that helps. Although I doubt my tanks are very long range. So how do I get the ability to level up tanks? Because right now my tanks, they say they're max level, but they're also just level 1. What's that about?
Enemy wave is approaching.
Oh, nice! I didn't know there was a game on today. Shows what I know about hockey. Focus fire! The tank veteran starting the ring of the tank anymore. Recruit more tanks to determine the rank by its yellow mark. Yes, obviously. That I had figured out ages ago. Come on, veteran tank. Oh, it's got stronger armor, too. I am in trouble. Okay, I was not in that much trouble. Are you going to let me upgrade my tanks now? Destroy convoy. Nice. I would love to destroy an enemy convoy. What is this? Storm is a slow but powerful mortar. Its main advantage is to project. Ooh. Obviously. Sounds great. Ah. I will. Is there a button? Oh, I can just press E. Alright. So, all of you are going to be Unit 1. And you're going to be Unit 2. What kind of range does this thing have? No, I know. Don't worry. It is? Okay. It is. Damn. Yay! They're all level 4! Can I repair that? I cannot.
Enemy wave is approaching.
Alright, so hopefully my mortar will get the job done. I feel like my mortar should have longer range and I shouldn't have to drive this close to fire it. Like, it's only firing like 10 feet farther than my, Oh, damn it, I probably should have repaired all my tanks. I'm gonna put this guy up front and have him, destroy a bunch of dudes. When's the next wave getting here? Alright, here we go. Okay, we're in a lot of trouble. Ow. No! My beautiful tanks! I pressed the wrong button, everybody. That was close. Whew. I'll just die already. Perfect. They tried to sneak trucks around me. It didn't go well. Obviously, my mistake was moving up so close. I should have stayed back here with my
Enemy wave is approaching.
defensive cannons. Okay, I've got unlimited healing at this point, so I should do fine. It does seem like an okay game, Panda. I'm not gonna lie. What the hey? Careful, get ready to heal. Now. Why are they all attacking that tank? Seems like a weird choice.
Enemy convoy is approaching.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, they're coming that way. We'll see about that. They're not coming that way. So they're just lying about which way they were coming. Weird choice, but alright. Oh, these eyes are a distraction meant to keep my eyes off the ball while they raid from the other side. Deviliciously satirical. Wonder if anyone else got that. I've destroyed all of your defenses, so you're just... This is a sending people out to be slaughtered type of situation right now. I gotta say, tanks versus aliens. Not bad. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, I guess tanks to battle aliens, but yeah, this seems fine. It's very basic, yes, but we've mounted a portal to an old gas station. Portal sensing can multiple Mutar tanks approaching apparently. All of the ones they have remaining in the city. Oh no, enemy mortars. Not psyched about that. And I have nothing but mortars. Okay. Alright, let's get more tanks in here. And one more tank. Alright, this should be good. This should go well. Alright, so obviously the smart move, which I will do in just a second. Come on, die, die, die. Yes. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to make all of the mortars one unit. And all of the tanks another unit. And we'll just keep them together.
Enemy wave is approaching.
And that way you guys will be my last line of defense against these guys. And these guys will be my front line of defense. Ah! Well, this is not going well at all. My habit of completely misjudging the range at which these guys can attack is getting me killed over and over again. Hey, Ab, hey, I hope you had a great dinner. Lunch is obviously what I meant to say there. Okay, more tanks, please. So many more tanks. I want all the tanks I can afford. Which is most of the tanks. Alright, so, careful. You're gonna be Squad 1, and you're getting upgraded. No, stay back. Let them come to us. That way our mortar will effectively murder them. Or apparently more likely they will effectively murder me? Wow. I gotta say, I'm having real trouble gauging line of sight for these enemies. I figure out exactly what their maximum range is. Or what obstructs their view and what doesn't.
Enemy wave is approaching.
That's it. We got this. Or do we? We do. No, stop inching forward. If you inch forward, they'll get out of the range of my mortars. Alright, there we go. Okay. Uh-oh. I just realized that those guys are going to be able to get close without these guys hurting them. Like, I like that the game is like, try to heal the tanks one at a time, and I'm like, that's not really easy to do, though. Like, basically, you just have to click down here, I guess? And that's the whole flow of the game, just clicking down there over and over again whenever you got a tank coming. I guess it could work, it just seems weird. So, my job now is to let the fighting happen and then click there and heal whenever I start to take damage. I see. This is a weird game. Not a bad game, just a weird game. Boom. And what is the theme of the Canadian school? If I may ask. Oh, damn, I'm in real trouble. Get ready. I was not ready. Come on, you got this. Oh no! Raid! I'm getting splattered. Maple High. Tankathon sounds great. So that is like a number of different tank-related activities. Like different tank challenges, I assume, rather than just tank battling. Like tank battling, racing, slalom. Ooh, we have to capture points. I haven't done that yet. Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. So now I have a omnipotent super tank. Or I should have, but you'd think it being level 9, you'd do more than 45 points of damage every time you hit a guy. But you'd be wrong. Maybe I was supposed to take that base? Oh, I can't just restart? It would be great if they'd showed up in one of the movies. I really thought getting that tank up to level 9 would make it do a lot more damage than it did. Although now I see that all of their tanks are level 5, so I was naive to think I would be in good shape. Alright, well there's your answer. Are we playing War Thunder tomorrow? That's the plan, Maddie. Okay. I thought I could take that generator first, but I was wrong.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Damn right they have. Let me finish this guy off before I worry about upgrading. Alright, I think we've got this. You can drop by the stream tomorrow, Ab. Hey, we're going to be playing some boat matches, and then we'll do a custom battle. We do a weekly custom battle for people to show off their awesome tanks. I would love a strong Nomad tank. Tell me more. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, I'm gonna come and get you in a second. I'm kind of busy with this guy. So what is the Nomad's deal? I accidentally skipped its introduction, which was very embarrassing for me. Uh-oh. That was obviously the wrong way to go. Guess we have to take on this bad boy. Wow, that guy is more powerful than I thought he was. Ooh. That could have gone a lot better. Those Centrigans? Those are Centrigans. I'm in a lot of trouble, peeps. Oof.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Ah, there's nothing wrong with Italian. I enjoy using those L-33s. They're boss as heck. Alright, so let's upgrade you. Alright, I got a good feeling about this. Let's just take on those cannons, worry about those 2 tanks, and we'll figure it out from there. Alright, so now we're going to get slaughtered a little. Hopefully not too much, though. So really, it's just a game about managing when to repair your tanks when you get right down to it. It's about having the largest possible force, because they move up and attack on their own volition. Your only real choice in the game is upgrade as fast as you can and decide when to... Whoa, whoops, that was embarrassing. Forgot to create a new squad is what happened there. And just make sure you're repairing guys at the correct time. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not happy about that. A whole minute? Are you mad? I have seen Star Wars Episode 9. Careful. Oh, we got this. Nice. Yeah, I just noticed that, like, I hadn't upgraded everyone and we were in really good position financially, so upgrading was the right choice at that time. You got this. Or do you? We did it, everybody! How did I rate the new Star Wars? That's a good question. I mean, it's fine. Like, it's not a complete disastrous mess like The Force Awakens was. It doesn't try to do anything interesting, like the create 6 or more tanks in level 1. So you can get a prize for every different way you do it. Huh. Two, 3, 4. Yes, I mean, it wasn't a complete mess like The Force Awakens, so I literally don't have time to get that achievement. That's kind of crazy, right? They're like, do this achievement. There's literally not enough time to do it. Don't lose tanks in level 2. Alright, let's see if this one's doable. I don't think it is a complete train wreck. I don't agree with you on that one. I think it was largely fine, you know? Like, it did everything it had to do. It had space adventures. It had a... I think there were problems. I think the timeline makes 0 sense whatsoever. They're like, wait a minute, you're telling me that entire movie happened in 18 hours? That's just madness. You're describing insanity. And J.J. Abrams still can't shoot action to save his life, which, after having Rian Johnson, who, while he is not known for shooting action, knows how to hire people who can shoot action. At least.
Enemy wave is approaching.
Uh-oh. Looks like someone needs to get healed. Oh no! I lost a tank! But the whole point was to not lose a tank. Is the Discord blurst? Yes, there's a Discord here. There's a link to it under every video if you want the invitation. No! Heal! Basically, I do not pay enough attention to the Discord, and for my purposes, the only reason it exists is to let people know when streams are starting. Are there better uses for Discords? Probably. Have I given it 1 second's thought to what that might be? No. Boom. Where are you going, weirdo?
Enemy wave is approaching.
I'm playing a little something called Tanks vs. Aliens. And that's kind of a misnomer because both the tanks and the aliens... Oh, shush. Also, I've got money to burn. I mean, not literally, but there you go.
Enemy wave is approaching.
I mean, is it worse than The Force Awakens? I don't think so. But my real issue with it, my real problem with it is... It's as if, like... The people responsible for Star Wars said, here's a checklist of what a Star Wars movie should have. JJ, go make that movie. Just complete this checklist and, you know, we'll release it. You know? Did a planet get blown up for no reason? Yes. Wow, I got my ass kicked. Did a planet get blown up for no reason? Yes, absolutely. Were there just a bunch of, inexplicably, just a huge number of new stormtroopers? Sure. A base capture, that sounds fun.
Is approaching.
Not really a retcon. I mean, I think people have been overstating that. There we go. It does... see, the problem is, and this is where I feel a little sorry for J.J. Abrams and Star Wars, The Last Jedi, like, seemed to specifically be designed to make it impossible to make a movie after it. Like, it really left you nowhere to go narratively after the end of The Last Jedi. So I felt a little sorry for anyone trying to follow that up. So they're like, why don't we just kind of ignore some of the events of The Last Jedi and just continue the story that J.J. Abrams had started to tell beforehand? Careful.
Enemy wave is approaching.
Well, the thing is, careful. You have enough credits to request Nomad. Damn right I will. Nomads are the power tanks, right?
You're under attack.
I mean, I'm not going to spoiler too much here. Careful. See, and this is my main problem with this game, right? The only way to play this game, really, is to constantly look at your tanks and heal them as they get damaged. But that means you can never really have more than 7 tanks, because any more and you won't be able to fit them on the tank bar. So that's an issue. I would hope so. Oh no! Wow, those aliens look weird. Twist? Alright, so we're going to stop here. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. Tanks versus Aliens. Honestly, for a very cheap old game that has been re-released on Steam, it plays fine. It's just got a couple of flaws in its core design that I worry aren't super fixable. I mean, not that anyone's trying. But as you can see, you know, it's nice that there's a good variety of tanks, but the tanks are kind of hard to manage. And the action moves so fast, strategy, and the tanks are, you know, die so quickly, strategy is almost impossible? So yeah, that is an issue. But I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, I'm going to say au revoir. I'm glad you enjoy it, Abhay. But yes, the real issue with The Last Jedi, this new one, is they have to undo some of the stuff from The Last Jedi and not follow up on the interesting plot threads of The Last Jedi. So they're just like, you know what? Let's just accept that wrapping up, that this film exists to wrap up the whole Skywalker story. And then if we want to do something new, we'll do something next time. Because at the end of The Last Jedi, he's like, I'm going to do something new. Like, let's take this in a completely new direction. Because at the end of The Last Jedi, there's like 20 people in the Resistance, and the First Order is down to 1 spaceship. And they're like, oh, okay, well, what do we do now? And so, in this movie, they're like, actually, the Emperor's got 10,000 spaceships. And he could have brought him in just to play just whenever. He just didn't bother to. Also, Snoke was a clone that he built specifically to mind control Kylo Ren, which was a weird choice. The Knights of Ren finally do something, but it's so poorly shot that it doesn't really matter. And I was a little disappointed that they took that long to do something. Also, they well, I'm not going to say what they do, but it's... them never being developed as characters was kind of a huge disappointment. So you enjoy your Sabaton. Panda, see you soon. Thanks for the compliment, Abhay, if I didn't already say that. So yeah, I had a bunch of issues with it, but honestly, as a movie, it's 100% watchable, and I think anybody just sitting down and watching the movie will have a good time watching it. I just don't think it's going to go up there with the pantheon of great Star Wars movies, of which there's just 2. Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. That might not be a popular opinion. Anyway, I will see you back here tomorrow for some War Thunder. It's a nice wrap-up. I will say that, Panda. It's a nice wrap-up. It closes it off pretty cleanly in a way that I think people will enjoy. So yes. Yes, I'm off. I will see you back here tomorrow noonish for more War Thunder. And I guess that'll be that. See you back here for that. But until then, I'm going to say au revoir.